Hello, everybody, and welcome to another post commentary. Unfortunately, but this one won't be that bad actually because I beat the level this time. Even though in the last episode I did not, and I got a game over. Not without a couple bumps and bruises along the way, but I did end up beating it, so that's good to know. Really, there's not much to talk about here. I don't really know what to say because things really went kind of smoothly this time. You know, it didn't take me that long to beat the level. The part at the end, there was a lot of gravitational stuff, and then I left the switch behind and I died, and then, you know, I flipped the wrong switch and I died, and then I, you know, hit an enemy and died. Basically, you know, the normal path for my video game ability. So nothing new really happened in this episode, except I do beat the level, so that's always a plus. And then there's a little cutscene and stuff, so I should think of conversation. This is going to be the last episode before the final two bosses of this game. I think this is the last level, but I'm not too sure on that. There might be another one after this. I know there's two more bosses coming up, but I don't think that there's any more levels. There might be one more level. I don't remember exactly. But and then after that, I'm going to start the Dark Quest, then I'm going to do the last story. I'm thinking about starting a new Let's Play actually in the middle of this game, you know, after I beat this and then the next level. I'm thinking about starting to upload some new game. More than likely, it's going to end up being Ocarina of Time. I think that's kind of the path I want to go down next. I don't know. You know, I want to do Wind Waker, but then I got to thinking, and you know, I was talking to a couple other people. I think I said this in another episode, though. I think I'm going to wait for the HD version to come out. I think I said that in the Ocarina. Never mind. Forget that. Yeah, forget I said anything there. But yeah, I think I do want to do Ocarina of Time next. Maybe Majora's Mask. So I've never actually beaten Majora's Mask. I've watched people beat the game, but I've never done it myself. It looks hard. The puzzles and stuff, it looks hard. So, you know, and I'm a wuss, and I don't go to games that are hard. I can barely beat Super Paper Mario and Sonic Adventure. So these games stump me with their puzzles. But I do think Ocarina of Time is more than likely going to be the next Let's Play that I do. That and then Sonic Heroes probably. Although Sonic Heroes won't start for a long time until I finish Super Paper Mario. I know it's probably not the best idea to do 3 Let's Plays at once. I'm almost done with Super Paper Mario. And as you can tell looking at this, I'm about halfway done with this game. So I don't think it would be a totally bad idea to start a new Let's Play, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'll never do more than 3 at once. And it's not 3 much, because like I said, I should be done with my Super Paper Mario recordings in about a week or 2. So it's really like 2.5, because I'll be done with this one by then. And then it'll just be 2 games at once again, just uploading 3 at once, which anybody can manage. So I think that's pretty much how the schedule is going to go from here on out. So let's talk about what's going on the screen. This is actually where we got to last time, I believe. And then we ended up dying, so... Yeah, this is about as far as we got, and then I died, not in this room, but like a couple rooms after this one. But see, I only got here in like 3 minutes. It didn't take me that long to get to this room, which is good. Yeah, we already unlocked the fire thing, so we didn't have to re-get it on this run through. Because if you remember, even that is, I didn't know that actually until this time. If you get something and then get a game over and then go back, you already got it, which is cool, I guess. I guess so it does kind of save itself in those situations, which is good. Help me not have to redo everything. Okay, this is where I kept dying at. I died here like twice. Yeah, that's all you had to do was ring dash. If I didn't known that, I never would have died in my last one, which would have been super nice, but whatever. I probably would have died at some point in the future anyway, so I guess it was good I died then and then dying later. Sorry, I got thirsty, had to get some water. Yeah, and somehow there the gravity just flips. I don't get the gravity in this place. It makes no sense at all. But whatever. Oh, this was another room. I almost went right off the edge there if you kind of saw, which could have sucked. Oh, and that's where I got a 1-up. So as you can see, I actually gained lives. Instead of losing lives, I've actually gained lives since the start of the level, which I did not expect to happen. That's freaking awesome. And this kind of puzzled me up a little bit. I don't know what happened there. Ouch. Yeah, you have to kill these 3 guys to unlock the door. Some doors are like that, some doors aren't. You can just run past the enemies and go to the door, but this was a room where you had to kill the enemies, and then the door would unlock. Yeah, and then you fall down here. It's another room that looks exactly like it looks exactly like another room we were in earlier. But it's not, it's a different one. And here I was like, holy shit, I have 0 coins, and I have to get this enemy. I have to jump over all those guys, but they all moved to the side, made a nice path for me to get to him. Made my life a little easier. Yeah, so we're almost coming up to the end of this level, I think. The part I got stuck on, at least, not the end of the level per se. The part of the level that I got stuck on. Why, thank you, lady. Omni Chow. So filled with advice. Emergency. Emergency. Actually, this time when I was recording it, I did do live commentary on this, but it didn't come out good. But I was able to hear the music for the first time ever. Because I'm using a different way to record my commentary. So I can actually put my headphones in and listen, and it works a lot better now. I'm totally okay with doing that. Which is different. I've never done that before. Okay, and by the way, I should say this is the room that I died in like 5 times, so get ready. I have 6 lives right now. I believe I finished with 2. So I lost 6, 5, 4. I lost 4 lives. Which isn't that bad, I guess. It is pretty bad, I guess. I should say it's pretty bad, because that is pretty bad. Yeah, that jump was crazy. I did not even know there's a jump there. There was a lot of miracles I made, honestly, on this run through this first time. Because it's like, if you don't know the layout of the level in a Sonic game, sometimes you just... It's inevitable that you're going to die a couple times. That's just kind of the way the game works. Death number 1. The first of 2 more. Not that bad. Oh, that was a 5. I thought that was a 6. Sorry for saying I had 6 lives. I only have 5 lives. So I only died 3 times then, which is better. Death number 2 took a lot longer to get to, though, so you might want to bear with me here. I should almost probably edit it out, but what's the fun in editing it out on my deaths? Nobody wants to see success. Yeah, I barely made that jump again. I forgot it was there again. Oh, that could have been bad. Because that would have been death number 4. Yeah, this time I actually decided to press the switch. Last time I had no idea I was supposed to press the switch, and that's what kind of what killed me, you know? But this time I did say, yeah, let's press the switch this time. And it did actually work out. It was a good plan to press the switch, like we were supposed to. So let's see what happens next. Well, I get hit by that thing. The coins look weird at that angle. If you kind of saw them, they looked really weird. Just the way they were sitting and stuff. And then you light dash here. Yeah, same old level design, same old level build. Not really much to talk about. Something else to talk about, though. I have actually been keeping up with my goal to upload 1 video every single day this year. I don't know if I did it in January, but since the time I told myself I'm going to start uploading once a day every day, I've been doing it, so hooray for me for that. I want to see if I can get 365 uploads this year. That's a lot, 1 a day. But luckily I have so many videos in advance that I made over winter break that I think I might be able to do it. I might be able to pull it off. Yeah, okay, this was annoying. I don't know what the hell happened here. I go on the screen like she told me to, and I'm like, alright, let's go on the screen, let's go back, press the switch. I don't know what the heck happened. And apparently I was on a rail. I don't know how I got on a rail. And then I got on here, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? And then I go there, and then I die. Fall to my inevitable death. Emergency. Emergency. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to upload 365 videos. I already have my next few Let's Plays planned out of the games I do want to do. A lot of them do have Sonic games in them, so you could be expecting a lot of Sonic on my channel. I have said multiple times Sonic 3D games are some of my favorite games, so you could be expecting that. I do want to do some classic Nintendo games. I'm thinking about doing The Legend of Zelda at some point in the future, not in the next, Let's Play. I already said what my next two are going to be, and I won't go back on those ones. Like I have done so many times to myself, not to you guys. Yeah, and this was the last death. That was just dumb on my part. It did not even click in my head yet that jump was still there. This final time, I did remember the jump was there and actually jumped this time. Haha, Mr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman, excuse me. But yeah, on this run through, we did get things working correctly. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to hold on to my 365 uploads. What other games were I thinking of doing? I don't know why I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this because I have nothing else to talk about. I did want to do some smaller stuff, maybe like, you know, upload some Donkey Kong, some Pac-Man, some classic NES games, you know? Just like start a new retro series kind of thing. But I don't know if I'll ever get into that. Mainly because Donkey Kong is not my game. The original Donkey Kong, with Jumpman and the Princess. Which could also really be classified as the first Mario game ever, if you think about it, with all the characters it got in it. But I don't know. That's something I'll be thinking about in the future. It's a little too soon to think about that now. I am trying to think a little far in advance for this channel. Just because I don't want to I like to set goals for myself. The only problem with thinking too far ahead is I've seen Let's Players that try to do 5, 6 Let's Plays at once, and you just see it totally backfires because you can't do that many Let's Plays at once. So I try to kind of keep a balance, but at the same time you have a desire to play so many games. Like, even at this point in my Sonic Adventure Let's Play, I'm thinking, can't wait to finish this game and move on to my next one. Just because you're so anxious to just move on, you know, you want to get, if it was possible, I would upload 80 videos in one day of one Let's Play if I had the time to do a whole Let's Play in a day. Because it's fun to get the videos out there, you know, and hear people's responses and stuff. And I'm sure Let's Players that are watching my video agree with me on that. So that is kind of what I want to do. I'm probably going to stop talking here now. There's a cutscene the rest of the way, so I'm going to shut up and let the cutscene run once we get there. Dun, dun, dun. E. Yeah, I deserve an E. I died like 5 times. Or 3, right? 3 times? I think it was 3 times. So anyway, so yeah, there's a cutscene coming up. I'm going to stop talking now. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone!
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor!
Whoa! You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Now, for a little space ride. The capsule clears the colony bad.
I'm counting on you, Tails. And Amy, take care of yourself.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic! It has the same wavelength and properties, but is less powerful than the real one.
The same wavelength and properties. But can I do this?
Farewell, Sonic, my admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. If you give me the real emerald, I will release you both. You have my promise.
Sonic!
Huh?
Sonic asked me for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up!
You're no match for me.